Well, the time has come, and here he is, President Trump, earlier this afternoon, signing his 93rd executive order of now his second term. So let's talk about it. Order up! The goal is right there in the name, improving education outcomes by empowering parents, states, and communities. It says the Secretary of Education shall, to the maximum extent appropriate and permitted by law, take all necessary steps to facilitate the closure of the Department of Education. And you'll notice it says take all necessary steps. You see, the president can't close the department all by himself. He needs Congress to do this, and it appears this executive order accounts for that. So what could this mean for our area, both in the short term and long term? WRAL's Destiny Patterson went to find out.
Many of the students that I spoke to here say that they're uncertain about how this executive order could impact them. That's because it's not clear who will now oversee these federal programs.
I'm one of the few first people in my family to go to college.
A big part of Timmy Ogle's journey, financial aid.
I am from a single mom family.
Just starting her time here at NC State as an international student, she eventually plans to get a graduate degree as well.
I wanted to have a good future for myself and set myself up for success.
But uncertainty looms for her and other students after President Trump signed an executive order to scale back the Department of Education. According to the University of North Carolina system, public universities receive about $1.5 billion in federal financial aid and billions more in federal student loans. The Trump administration says the critical programs will be protected, including Pell Grants and student loans and some civil rights laws. The idea is to give states more authority over federal programs.
Offices like our Atlanta office.
I talked to Tracy Rapp and Rachel Kavanaugh with the North Carolina Association of Student Financial Aid Administrators over the phone. They say, for now, it's business as usual.
We understand that, this is their future, their college at stake, and that we will do everything we can to keep that money available for them.
We haven't been advised of any changes with the Pell Grant or loans at this point, so I would say not to get too worried. I think those things will be the same.
Congress will need to give the final approval to dismantle the Department of Education. Freshman Israel Maddox is hoping the people who have the power to make decisions think of students like him.
A vote in favor of keeping the Department of Education is a vote in favor of people like me who want to make the country a better place.
Destiny Patterson, WRAL News.
So Destiny touched on a bit of what's next now. So we know Republicans have already said that they are planning some legislation to follow through with the president's order. North Carolina Congresswoman Deborah Ross put out her statement today. It says, "My colleagues and I will fight this illegal action with everything we can." So Democrats are also planning to file a lawsuit here. But barring a judge's order, it's important to remember that Republicans do control both chambers of Congress. So if Ross and Democrats want any chance of blocking a bill to close the Department of Education, they're going to need at least a few Republicans on their side.